Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joanna. I'm actually in my parents' office. So if I seem to be like moving around and stuff in an odd way, it's because I don't remember where I put something, or it's been a hectic day. We went down to see my grandparents, and it was awesome, but we just got home like 30 minutes ago, and Chris is already handling dinner, and my mom's taking care of the baby, and it's just trying to get everything done at the same time, so I'm like everywhere. So tonight's class is brought to you by my focus roller right here and my calm roller, because I needed both of them right before I came in here, because you all know that I'm very spastic. Hi, Brianna. And I just all the time. So I'm trying this on now. It's actually for kids, but I'm going to try it on myself. Focus roller and my calm roller, because even in the Army, when I would like brief tons of people, high ranking, low ranking, big crowds, whatever it is, I still get, a little bit nervous. Hi, Chief. How are you? Nice to see you jump in a little bit. So that's why I'm using those tonight. But tonight we're going to be talking about guys and oils, essential oils. So let's get rid of some of the admin notes. My notes are off to the right, so if you see me keep darting to the right, that's why they're there. Usually they're in front of me. And I won't let myself hold a pen tonight, because last time I was literally clicking it the whole time. Nervous habit. And I'm not chewing gum either. All nervous habits of mine, by the way. Okay, so admin notes. This class will probably be about 15 minutes. We're focusing on the men in our life, dads, uncles, brothers, husbands, boyfriends, fiancés, whoever you want. Just a lot of guys kind of get a bad rap as far as essential oils go, because, I guess it's a taboo thing, or it's a girly to some people, but to me it's not. And the men in our life that choose to be cool with it, it actually helps and benefits them. Hi, Simon. I couldn't wait till you joined today. Simon, your damn messages. I'm trying not to cuss anymore either. I'll post all the DIY stuff we're going to talk about in a little bit, probably tomorrow, just depending on what's going on. And make sure if you do pop in tonight, make a comment, say hi, or something appropriate, Simon, so that way you can be entered into a drawing for a post-shave or after-shave blend I have, which is really, really good. And or a beard blend. So I know a lot of guys up in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Hi, Marcy. Definitely have beards going on. So I know a lot of times guys need to maintain the beards and moisturize the beards. Hi, Chris. I know you're out cooking salmon for me. Hi, Kenna. So it's important. Don't let anybody tell you it's not important to take care of yourself. So if our men in our life might not necessarily want to be taken care of, we will take care of them ourselves. So I'm so happy you're here too, Marcy. So the why for guys with oils. Like we just talked about, we have to take care of the men in our life, because sometimes they will not take care of themselves. Hi, Ethan. Lowering stress and increasing overall well-being. Guys go through just as much physical and emotional stress as we do. They sometimes just don't handle it the same way we do. And so it's our job as the spouse or the sister or the mother or the father, whatever we are, to take care of them and to push oils on them appropriately. Fitness. A lot of guys, fitness is a huge priority. It keeps them physically and emotionally happy, gets all the excess stress out, or helps them focus for the day. And so a lot of oils can benefit them with that, whether it's muscle support, workout support, everything like that. And then supporting vital systems. A lot of guys don't think about hormones and emotions and how they actually affect them. We'll go into testosterone in a little bit, but hormones are just as active in men as they are in women. And so we need to help guys deal with their hormones a lot. And a lot of times, and this is just me probably being stereotypical, but it's true. In the Army, I felt like a lot of guys would just push themselves, even females, everybody just push themselves until their organs basically were just like, I've had enough, and just break on them. Hi, Deanna. Oh, that must be Alexis. Hi, Alexis. Are you stopping in for Seipert? Too little. Exactly. A lot of guys work too much and they relax too little, and it definitely affects their emotional and hormonal balance, as well as physical. I won't get into it because Lord knows I don't need to talk about poor Chris. So talking about hormones, this is a starting point for so much. Hormones really can give you a sense of being out of whack. And you can ask any woman who's postpartum or pregnant. Everybody says, oh, she's a crazy pregnant lady. Well, yeah, her hormones are all crazy. So think about that, and guys go through that too. Maybe not to the excess rate, but think about guys as they get older. Hi, Grandpa. as guys get older, testosterone changes. I've heard of guys having to go on testosterone shots. I've heard of guys going and getting like to GNC and getting synthetic testosterone just to help them with normal things in life. And synthetic is not necessarily the best, especially when it comes to your body and what you're putting in it. Hi, Matt. So make sure you guys are commenting or just saying something so I can enter you into this drawing. So let's talk about Shutran. Now, Shutran is something that Young Living has put out, and it's their opportunity to show something that's not synthetic testosterone. What it is it doesn't contain testosterone, but what it does is supports your body's ability to produce it. And it's a blend of several oils, so it's actually usable by both men and women. One of the key ingredients is one of my favorite smells, Idaho spruce. Blue spruce. We actually have it and we use it in our Calm blend. It smells really, really, really good. It's been proven over and over again to supporting libido. And it's actually an issue that doesn't get addressed a lot in relationships. Both physical and mental goes into the emotional well-being of our relationships. So it's important that Shutran addresses that. Another thing is it affects the normal inflammatory response. So it's got Osotillo and Hanoki in it. It's got ylang ylang and Devada, which helps the endocrine system, which if anybody doesn't know about that, please Google endocrine and understand how much that affects everything. Let's talk about cortisol levels. Let's talk about fight or flight symptoms. If you have any type of job where you get surprised a lot, whether it's military, construction, hockey, Lord have mercy, you need to help your endocrine system, because at some point that little adrenal gland is going to be like, I can't do anything anymore because I'm just dry as a rock, and go from there. Not that I'm, worried about that or have any issues with that myself. Coriander, cedarwood, lemon, cleansing, uplifting, supportive, and then of course lavender because it's calming, and we all love calming because we all need it. I have an old boss that likes to tease me. He sent me this funny meme of a medic saving a soldier with lavender, and the soldier is probably not going to survive, and he's always giving me a hard time. So if you ever see him pop on my daughter, my Facebook account, and tease me about saving or sucking chest wounds, that's what it's about. So he's not being mean. It's literally he's teasing me. And someday I will probably give him some lavender because he needs it too. So Shutran, one of the applications you do is on your forearms 4 times a day or as need be, and you can slowly work your way up. I've seen a lot of guys within 30 days see a huge increase in not only libido, but energy, overall feeling of well-being, and hormonal support. So it's actually pretty important. Let's talk about Ningxia, Omeguys, and PD8020. We've talked about Ningxia before. I have a lot of friends that use it instead of coffee in the morning. Hi, Dad. Hi, Jeremy. They use it because it's got the full spectrum of minerals and vitamins, and they don't get the sugary aftertaste. And then Ningxia Nitro has that blend of B vitamin in it to give you the kick before a workout. So that's Nitro. And I know a lot of people that supplement that instead of like NeuroCore or, gosh, I can't even remember what that one in the red bottle or red container is. I don't know what it is, but it makes people crazy. So I wouldn't suggest it. Omeguys. Okay, so a lot of people do fish oil to support brain function, oxidation, good fats for your brain, right? So Omeguys is better than fish oil, in my opinion, at least, because one, it's therapeutic grade. Fish oil can go bad, and sometimes because of where you get it, it actually isn't as good as you think it is. You always have to do your research, and that's the biggest thing. Do your research on any vitamins you're getting, even Young Living. Do your research and feel really comfortable. But Omeguys is pretty good because it's got the essential grade oil plus fish oil. It keeps it in the fish oil in a state that's good for it, and then you can digest it easier, so you get more out of it. PD8020 is for your endocrine system, so it maximizes internal health support of the endocrine system. It helps your body's ability to produce estrogen, DHEA, and progesterone, which is really good, mental acuity and memory. And then your cardiovascular, hi Nicole, your cardiovascular and your immune systems are affected by DHEA. So these are all products that move away from the synthetic stuff and get into more of a natural therapeutic grade stuff. You like how I use stuff? That's a really good term. Mineral Essence and Super B. So Mineral Essence is not for the faint of heart because it's got a really strong taste and texture. So I know a lot of people will just put it in Ningxia and drink it that way. A lot of times you don't realize if you're getting headaches, hair issues, nail issues, skin issues, a lot of people don't realize it's because they're not getting the right minerals in their body. I know a lot of women who are pregnant who go through like hair falling out or their nails get really brittle. It's because they don't have enough folic acid in their body. So just make sure you do your research if you think that maybe you're having some issues and it has nothing to do with, well, I guess I should explain it is symptoms and things like that. Plus, don't forget, I'm not a doctor or a nurse, so if I'm telling you double check why you're having hair loss, talk to your doctor first because they probably know more about it than I do, but ask them also about essential oils and see what they think because a lot of doctors are into essential oils now too. Okay, back to what we were talking about. We talked about mineral essence and then Super B. Okay, 5-hour energy drinks. People are huge into that. I even remember I took them when I was in the military just to keep that extra edge ahead. What I suggest is not downing 5-hour energy drinks with all the synthetic stuff in it and caffeine. Try something like Super B, which is a supplement through Young Living, which is, of course, therapeutic grade essential oil. It can help you with your emotional and adrenal issues. Trust me, it's not a good idea to just mess with your body, synthetically wise. Mind-wise, Pure Protein Complete. Pure Protein Complete I've heard tastes absolutely great. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I have to finish up my Quest protein first, and then I'm going to jump to Young Living because their stuff is so much better, I've heard. You can use the shakes, meal replacements for that, and it's got so many nutrients and enzymes in it that our body actually already needs. And then mind-wise, I heard is just the best thing for brain food. Memory, normal brain and heart functions. I have a lot of people that are interested in mind-wise, and a couple of the ladies in my community have tried it and absolutely adore it. Okay. Let's see, last but not least, I wanted to go over a couple of DIYs with you guys. So those are the supplements and things that you guys can get through Young Living that are pretty good. What I suggest is some DIY stuff with essential oils. So everybody knows Young Living is usually essential oils. We also have the supplements, Pure Protein, all that stuff too. So let's get into the essential oils, which is my fun stuff to do. So the post-shave oil that I looked up and had done some research on is cedarwood, frank, and vetiver, and then you use jojoba oil, which I just got today. So that's going to go out to somebody, whoever comments on this list. I'll put you in the thing for it. I've heard it's just awesome, and it smells really, really good. Vetiver is super, earthy smelling to me, so I love it. There's also a scrub for guys who aren't really interested in going to the store and getting a face wash or anything like that. You can use cinnamon and black pepper with either almond or avocado oil, and they can just scrub their face, get all the dry skin off, and that smells awesome. Plus the black pepper and the cinnamon gives that nice cleansing feel. There's the beard oil that I talked about for everybody who needs to take care of their beard. Hi, Michelle. It's cedarwood, orange, lavender, and frank with jojoba oil, and it's awesome. Just smelling that stuff together. A lot of times people don't realize that your beard is just like the rest of your hair and it needs to be taken care of. Plus it's on the front of your face, so it also smells, I'm sure, after certain foods that you eat, so it's a really good idea to take care of it. You guys have probably seen, if you've been checking out the Guys and Oils event page, I did a DIY for grease, paint, and dirt cleanser, which is lemon and white sugar and grapeseed oil. It's really good. Chris works a lot of times with his hands when he does his hobbies, and so we're going to use that. It sounds like a really good idea. Foot powder, because Lord knows it's summer, and if you wear work boots or army boots, or if you're just wearing regular shoes and you go outside and your feet sweat terribly, I highly recommend that one. And that one was baking soda, cornstarch, and purification. But if you don't want to use purification, I used peppermint and lavender. I love that. One of the good things to do if you're trying to take care of the man in your life, you can do cedarwood or rosemary oil neat without anything in it and scrub it into their scalp. That's a good idea, Dee. Scrub it into their scalp before they take a shower. One, it probably feels really good. It's a nice scalp massage for, that Father's Day surprise if you want. But it's really, really, really good for growing your hair and moisturizing your scalp and everything like that. So try doing that. Quick massage in their head before they go take a shower. It's good for women too. I do cedarwood and tea tree. My mom had tea tree oil. I hadn't got it yet, but she did. So I did that 2 days ago, and I really like what it did with my hair. I actually got to do it tonight. I almost thought about doing it before so I could show you guys, but probably wouldn't look too good. Oily hair everywhere. And then here's another one. If you wanted to treat your spouse, husband, whoever, to a Simon, are you serious? Father's Day is the 17th. 17th? 18th? It's this weekend. I think it's Sunday. I think it's the 18th, so you better send a dang Father's Day card. I'm going to get into that rant at the end of this. Hi, Sarah! What was I talking about? Tea tree oil and oregano. Okay, so toenail fungus. If you're giving your guy a massage with his feet, I highly recommend a pan-away massage or a peppermint massage. Thank you, Angie. Simon, it's the 18th. Then I suggest at the end of it, tea tree oil and oregano. Oregano is a hot oil, so you are going to actually feel the heat with it, just kind of like peppermint. You feel cool. So tea tree oil and oregano on the toenails, all the way around the toenails. After the foot massage, it gets rid of toenail fungus, or supports getting rid of toenail fungus, I should say. Some diffuser stuff that I do that I think is kind of a more masculine scent is orange, frankincense, and cinnamon, balsam fir, cedarwood and cypress, cedarwood, frank, and peppermint, and frank, orange, lemon, and peppermint. Now, I've heard some people have used essential oils when hunting. Depending on the location they hunt at, they put essential oils on them as well. And I know it's a big no-no going into hunting smelling like laundry soap or food or anything like that. So I would love to hear if anybody this fall or anything decides to go hunting, I will send you a spray based on the location you're at, like pine, fir, vetiver, northern lights, cypress, or cedarwood. If any of those woods are in there where you're going, I would love to hear. Maybe if it doesn't, you better be a good hunter first before I get you this, so that way you can't be like, well, I didn't get any deer because you sent me this oil and it made me smell and I didn't come over. Because that's what you'd sound like. But I want to hear if the oil actually helps instead of hinders. That would be awesome to hear. And it might just smell good, so you might want to keep it for that, like a cologne. Okay, so that's it. Shoot, pretty quick class, I think. Yeah, 6:17 went over by two minutes. I didn't see any questions other than Simon asking when Father's Day was, which Angie answered for us, which is the 18th, so thank you, Angie. I will try to do the DIY stuff. Just a heads up, our next class is the Discover the Young Living Business Opportunity. So if you just want to know what I do, you don't have to sign up to sell, you don't have to sign up to share or educate, but if you want to know what I do, let me know and I'll invite you to that. It gives a big update basically to everybody. Like my first paycheck from Young Living, I was able to pay for my whole kit, my $160 kit. My second one, I was able to buy gifts for Josie and Chris outside of our budget, so I didn't have to spend any of our money we spend on bills. Our third paycheck from Young Living, we were able to pay a payment on our car. So that's what it basically goes into. The community, the financial freedom, everything you want to know about that. The next Intro to Oils class is June 22nd. And the oils for the summer class is the 27th of June. And then the last thing is right now the big Young Living convention is going on for this week. And they're going to release a bunch of new products. So I will let you guys know when they do. Hi, Chris. How are you? That's another thing I need to share on my page is one of my Army buddies, Chris Coker, is doing some really cool stuff. And I need to share his Facebook page so you guys can check it out because he's got a lot of good things coming for him, and I can tell. He's super motivated and awesome. Other than that, I have nothing left for you guys. My husband made me salmon tonight and some fresh vegetables, and a dog just walked in, so I'm going to get to that. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit later, and we'll see you at the next class. So, bye.